Attention Idaho and California residents. If you're shopping for a mortgage, contact PacFi, a mortgage brokerage with the top wholesale lenders in the nation. They are committed to simplifying the mortgage process, saving you time and money. Call 858-442-7048 or visit pacfi.com. NMLS number 1462943, Equal Housing Lender. Welcome to the Alcohol Tipping Point podcast. This is a special series. I am your host, Debbie Maisner. I'm a nurse, a health coach, and an alcohol-free badass. And I wanted to put together this series of 7 days alcohol-free because I wanted to give you an opportunity just to practice not drinking and make it more manageable. So it's very daunting to take a break from alcohol, whether you're just taking a break for a short period of time or you're wanting to quit forever. It helps to just practice and give yourself some grace. So what these are designed to do is set you up for success and then give you some actionable tools, some strategies, some information just to help you be successful practicing not drinking for 7 days. So how this is going to work is each day you're going to get a new episode. So today is all about getting started and getting ready. And then we will release one episode each day. So we'll go through 7 days. I'm really excited that you're here and you're doing this. I also have an email version of this, and it's called the 10-Day Holiday. And that is a daily email that you get every day for 10 days. This is similar but different. I cover some of the same topics, but a lot of different things too. So that is an option for you always, and I'll link to that in the show notes. And you can always find all these resources and tools at alcoholtippingpoint.com. All right, so who would this be for? This is basically for you if you know you need a break from drinking, but maybe you're not ready to stop forever, or you've tried dry January, but you can't seem to make it through the first few days, and maybe you just need more tools for dealing with common triggers like cravings, stress, anxiety, and socializing. And then also, maybe you want to enjoy your break from alcohol. It's really not about what you're giving up, it's what you're getting. And then these also help you have some daily accountability to stay on track. And really, anyone can use a break from alcohol. Let's face it. We could all use a break from drinking, especially if you've been going hard during the holidays that are coming up, or during the pandemic, or stress life, college partying, what have you. This could be for anyone. All right, so we are going to set you up for success. I think it's helpful, like I said, to remember that this is about what you're gaining, not what you're giving up. So just to name a few things that you can gain from taking a break, you can save money. Have you actually added up how much you're spending on alcohol? I mean, just taking 7 days off without drinking, without going out, spending that extra money on the munchies, ordering cocktails at a restaurant, like that can really add up. You can also sleep better. I've covered sleep in a previous episode, but alcohol severely impacts your sleep, even just one drink a night. You'll also have more focus. Your head's going to be clear just at night, also in the morning. So that's fantastic. And you'll have better energy because you're sleeping better. You're not having the hangovers the next day. You'll feel better. And also, you might even lose some weight. So, and when you think about it, all those mimosas and beers, they really add up. Just one night of heavy drinking, you could be consuming like 600 calories easily. And then on top of that, all the munchies that go along with drinking. So definitely some fantastic benefits, side effects of not drinking. All right, so I want to prepare you for tomorrow. So I'm going to give you some tips for success. Number 1, stock up on some snacks and alcohol-free beverages. Like seriously, treat yourself. This isn't like a cleanse, like a diet cleanse. it's not the time to diet. Your one focus is simply not drinking. And you're going to find that you crave sugar because your body is missing that dopamine hit of alcohol. And that's okay. Like, eat whatever you want, enjoy it, and you'll find you're saving a ton of calories just by not drinking. The other tip is to plan to keep busy, especially at night. So I think if you really think about how much time drinking is taking up, you're going to find that you have a lot more time at night and during the day. You know, how many of you have spent whole weekends recovering from a wicked night out? I know that I have spent a lot of time recovering from hangovers, even if I'm like up and about, feeling miserable. So you're going to have a lot of time. And so think about what you want to do to keep busy. You can reach out to an old friend. You can break out the puzzles, the board games. You could pick up your old hobby of knitting, try something new or take comfort in the old. And then the other tip is to line up your goodies. So stock up on bubble bath, queue up the Netflix. Like, this is a whole week of self-care. I know that gets used a lot, but really take care of yourself. You can download a meditation app. You could buy a new book. You could read Quit Lit. There are a ton. We call them Quit Lit for those of you who aren't familiar, but it's basically books about being sober, getting sober. Some of them are memoirs. Some of them are how-to books and really helpful. One of my favorites is This Naked Mind by Annie Grace. That is a book that kind of changes the paradigm of how you think about alcohol and its effects on your body, and then alcohol and society and culture. And so it really is one of those paradigm-shifting books you can read. Another fantastic book is The Accidental Soberista, and that is by an author that I had on the podcast recently, an Irish author who did not necessarily have a problem with alcohol, but decided to give up alcohol for health reasons and just to experiment with her partner at the time and her friends. And she ended up giving it up for good because there were so many benefits to not drinking. And I have a whole bunch of sober lit books that are listed on my website at alcoholtippingpoint.com/quitlit. All right, another option for you is to plan a reward for completing 7 days. So maybe that's like a little vacation, a little getaway, or a massage, or you buy a new toy, or whatever you were going to spend the money on alcohol, you can spend it on something just for you. So treat yourself that way. And it helps to have something nice to look forward to. And like I said, you're going to save a lot of money, even just for a week. Tip number 5 is to change your mindset. So focus on what you're getting out of this and why you're doing it. So you get to take care of yourself. You get to take a break from alcohol. And that's definitely key. Mindset is huge when it comes to making a change or taking a break. And then number 6 is be curious. So why are you doing this? What about drinking makes you want to take a break? Or what makes you drink? Why do you find yourself turning to alcohol? Is it because you're stressed at work? Is it because you're out with friends and that's what everybody else is doing? Really think about why you are drinking and then why you want to take a break. So curiosity is all about creating awareness. And then a final tip for you is to invite a friend. It's so much better with a friend, and having someone join you on this week can be great to have an accountability partner. Super helpful for you. This 7-day break is not intended for people who have a physical dependence on alcohol. And the reason why is because withdrawal from alcohol can actually be quite serious for some people. In 10% of heavy drinkers, you could have severe withdrawal symptoms. So that could lead to seizures, which are very dangerous and could even lead to death. And so that's why I do like to put that statement out there. If you are a very heavy drinker, then do check with your doctor before you take a break. Again, it's a small portion of the drinking population, but it is a possibility. And so I just want to cover those bases as a nurse, as your friend, and just giving you information. There are definitely ways to go through alcohol withdrawal safely. So keep that in mind. And we're going to talk a little bit more about what happens in your brain and what's going on in your body when you do remove alcohol from it. So these next episodes will cover up some of that. Okay, so some of the symptoms that do come along with alcohol withdrawal can range from moderate to life-threatening. So some of the common mild symptoms I'm sure you've experienced before with your hangovers are anxiety, tremors, changes in mood, sleep problems, some jumpiness, upset stomach, headache, fatigue, sweating, loss of appetite. So most people, like I said, who are going through some sort of alcohol withdrawal only experience these mild symptoms, but around 10% of people will get more severe or even those life-threatening symptoms. So if you have a high fever, really fast breathing, severe sweating, mental confusion, seizures, or hallucinations, that's something you want to get medical care for immediately, because those could be fatal if they're untreated. Not to scare you, just to inform you. All right, so we are going to get started tomorrow, like I said. If tonight you do decide to drink, just get curious. Really pay attention to how you're feeling when you're drinking, why you are having a drink, how is it tasting, how do you feel after 20 minutes? How do you feel after 1 hour? How about 2 hours later? How about in the middle of the night? So really use this first day of getting ready to get curious and be a scientist about your own body and what's going on. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. You can find me at alcoholtippingpoint.com. You can email me directly at deb@alcoholtippingpoint.com. It's just me. I'm the only one that answers those emails, so I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear if you're doing this, how it's going, and I'm excited for you. You are worth it. This is going to be great. Hey everyone, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Alcohol Tipping Point. I'm always here for you guys, so please feel free to reach out and talk to me on Instagram at Alcohol Tipping Point, and check out my website, alcoholtippingpoint.com. Again, I hope you can use these tips we talked about for the rest of your week. And until then, see you next time.